Hieronymus Bosch was a Dutch painter born in 's-Hertogenbosch, a city located in the Netherlands. His family consisted of a few painters as well, including his grandfather, known as Johannes Thomaszoon van Eyck. At 13 years old, he bore witness to a catastrophic fire that destroyed 4,000 homes in his hometown. This may have had a significant impact on him and influenced his artwork later on in his life, which I will get back to as we talk about his painting. Hieronymus Bosch made a name for himself as he progressed as an artist, receiving commissions. Not only that, he made copies and variations of his artwork. His art style at the time was highly influential and began to gain popularity through the copies and variations that he made, which began to spread amongst many artists. Artists soon imitated his style, and he became well known through this method. He is also well known for the imaginative and fantastical elements that he includes within his paintings, as well as religious symbolisms and allegories. The painting I want to talk about is the Temptations of St. Anthony. This triptych gives a sense of darkness and includes diabolical scenes, hence the name of the painting. Triptychs include 3 separate panels that are considered as one painting. As I mentioned earlier, he created copies and variations of this artwork, which will include this particular painting. He has a few other variations that he created with different color palettes and compositions. At first glance at this painting, you will notice Bosch has chosen to go for a darker color palette. The darker color palette almost gives the overall painting something like a dark tint. You will continue to see a pattern in his color choice palette. Many of his paintings will include dark tints and atmospheres within them. The composition seems to include roads, which will guide your eyes through the painting. There are also small buildings in the background and a building in the middle ground, which will give a sense of perspective and distance. As you look closer for the details of a certain area, you'll start to see humanoid figures fused with some kind of animal, or there is some kind of animal that just doesn't look anatomically right. For example, there's a flying stork-like bird in the top right of the middle panel that seems to have fused with the ship. This is characteristic of Bosch's art style, since he is known to include these fantastical elements within his paintings. The painting shows 3 different stages of St. Anthony's path as he was seduced and tempted by demons. On the left panel, St. Anthony is carried into the sky by a group of demons, and the other scene shows him being carried by 2 monks and another man. In the middle panel, he is seen contemplating whether to give in to the temptation. On the right panel, he is seen again contemplating when he is being tempted again by a naked woman offering her body. The shutters on the triptych depicts Christ being seen arrested on the left and Christ carrying the cross on the right. This temptation continues for St. Anthony until he will continue to find his path to salvation once he lives his life as a hermit, one who lives in solitude for religious purposes. Now I want to bring up the catastrophic fire that he witnessed in his hometown. As you may have noticed, there is the depiction of an ongoing fire which is burning buildings down in the middle panel. It may seem like a coincidence at first, but Bosch has many other paintings that depict the same or similar event. Researchers believe that he incorporates these burning buildings as a way to express his mind and to create this allegory through his experience in real life. Some examples of the burning buildings that he includes in his paintings is this one, The Temptation of St. Anthony, Christ in Limbo, Tondel's Vision, and the Haywain Triptych. Overall, Bosch is a significant painter throughout history and brought fantasy, emotion, religion, and horror into the artistic world. Thank you.